Hey guys, Big Monite 589 here with
Jeff Benson from Haunts for the Homeless and Spirits Rising Haunted House.
We're here at Fright Kingdom for Hauntober, Haunt Tour 2018 edition. We're here to review Fright Kingdom. You ready to go in?
I'm ready.
Let's go. That freaking dark maze, man. That freaking dark maze. I don't know what to say about that dark maze. That's all I can say. I don't know anymore. So we just got out of the haunt, guys. I don't know what to say, but other than, wow. We got through this place, got here early, and we got here in and out. We got to experience the coffin ride. You'll see it, guys, in the video up above over here. This is Jeff in the coffin ride. So we're going to review Fright Kingdom. And I tell you right up front, this is amazing. This place is great. We went into this midway part, and it was really immersed. It was immersed with a lot of things. There's so much things to look at. There was props. There was House of the Dead, which I really should have played because I've been dying to play that game for the longest time. The coffin experience, the escape room that Jeff failed miserably at. One of the things, oh, there's a scream. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so one of the things we look at is creep factor for this place, and creep factor is very important to us. I've explained it many times to you before. Creep factor could mean anything from a smell to an ambiance to anything on the set, anything that makes you feel irked out in any way. I want to say that this place is a solid 5 skulls for me for creep out factor, because when I went through that dark maze, that was a solid no for me. I like dark mazes, but when they said you can touch the wall, it's okay. Don't touch the wall. Lies. Shock panels. Nope, not happening.
Yep. I liked it. It didn't bother me at all, but, you know. I knew what to look for, but the creep factor, my favorite is still the Blood Manor, whatever, I forget the name of it, but it's the haunted house part. It's always my favorite. Just the scenery is fantastic. The creep factor, especially in that living room with the stairs, that's an awesome effect. They had the scent shooters throughout all the haunts, or at least most of them, and that gave it a little more ambiance. And just all the haunts, even the clowns, the little creep factor was in there too. I'd give it a 5.
So it's a 5 for both of us here. One of the other things is scare factor. Scare factor is very important. I want to say for scare factor, it gets a high 5 for one reason, and the reason behind it is because I got scared about 6 times. But the reason I say this is scare, it goes back to the fact that what statement I'm going to say here. They make small sets seem big. They put so much in one section that makes it look like it's 10 times larger than when you go through. You'll have one building, but you'll have 10 props surrounding that area, and it makes it feel like it's twice as large as you walk through. I would say that's definitely a 5 for that.
I was watching Ben get scared, and I enjoy it, so definitely a scare factor there. I give it a 5. The actors did a really good job. They actually interacted with the patrons instead of just trying to scare them. There was some jump scares. There were some jump scares in there, but the actors did a really good job in interacting and playing their part, and the makeup and the costumes were outstanding. 4.5.
So when it comes to actors, I want to give these guys a 5. Because I think they did an awesome job. That a lot of the actors were interactive with the people, the patrons inside the haunt. I thought they were very good. The makeup, the costume, the sets, and the props are amazing. So overall scare, guys, overall rating for the whole haunt, I want to say that this place is really good for a haunt in New Hampshire. You got to come here and visit it. This is our second haunt in New Hampshire we've been to. We have one more to go. We're going to Nightmare New England, but I tell you what, this place is amazing. It gets a solid 5 out of 5 for me.
He does a really good job using the space, which is all indoors. None of it's outdoors. It's all indoors. Even the queue lines, they had a few jump scares in the queue lines. Then they have a kind of a mulling area before you go in the haunt, where they have all the games and everything, and the virtual ride in the coffin, which is pretty cool. And even going through the haunt itself in this building, there's still a lot of space behind the scenes. I was up here, lights on, a couple weeks ago, and I went behind the scenes, and there's still a lot of space that hasn't been utilized yet that they use for the actors and prepping areas and the makeup rooms and stuff like that. So the space that Tim did use is just fantastic. Just the way it was all designed and put together. My overall rating is 5.
So it's definitely well worth it, the visit, guys. Come to New Hampshire, visit this place. Shout out to that clown who said hello to me inside the haunt.
That's John.
That's Johnny. Well, so I don't know if it was Johnny per se, but there's a girl clown in there that caught me. So I tell you what, very good, guys. Come to New Hampshire, visit Fright Kingdom. Awesome haunt. Be prepared. Another review coming your way. Signing off. Come on, Jeff.
He's got a little problem. We're good now. Come on, Jeff. Can Tim give you a hint? All right. Come on, Jeff. Go. Go, Jeff. Go. Go. Go, Jeff. Once again, the good news, you got it. The bad news,